Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I was meant to record this video a couple of days ago when I did make it to the Gladiator circuit in the first few days, but nonetheless here I am now. So we are going to be taking a look at the exact deck, the exact champions that I did use in order to get there, and I'm kind of going to explain which champions worked out the best for me, which ones maybe a bit less so that I could potentially replace. So we're going to go class by class. In science class, I actually end up just running the Photon, the Spider-Woman, and the Thing. Additionally, though, if I was to add some more science champions, and I would rank it, I'd probably include Rhino, had I taken him to rank 4, but I have not done so yet. And in this meta in particular, another champion I do want to kind of shout out definitely is also Silk, because Silk, in general, there is kind of a trick in this meta where you get 100% Fury dashing forwards, and it is much easier to do so. Number one, after the initial parry, you can dash back and forwards. You still have enough time in most cases. Number two, after you throw a heavy attack, you can still automatically dash forwards, and then you will either connect or drop a hit. So champions that can easily drop a heavy attack and do it safely when you're dashing in are kind of very good here. So I'm gonna speak about that a bit more with a few other champions, but Silk also definitely fits that bill, and Silk can be an absolute nuke in this meta too. So besides that, we do have Spider-Woman, which works out perfectly adequate. Thing is mainly there again as a defender, and so is Photon. Then from the skill champions, we're just running kind of like our staples here. We have Nick Fury, Crossbones, Yelena, and Okoye, all of whom, you know, work fine. None of them are like really all that kind of enhanced, except that the exception here, I guess, would be Yelena, because with her and a couple of those Furies, you can actually get like a very good, nice amount of damage. And that means, again, that she's actually a fairly competent attacker in this meta. Similar to if you are still running a Bullseye. Bullseye also, with his guaranteed crit, plus that Fury, can do quite a nice amount of damage, as well as Hitmonkey, but I have not ranked him up. With my mutants here, by far and away the biggest MVP is Sinister. Sinister's playstyle and the fact that you throw heavy attacks and the way how it like all connects lets him basically finish most of the fights with a single level 1. So Sinister can nuke most of the champions with like one level 1. So you parry, you dash back, you dash forwards, you connect a hit, then you charge a heavy attack, and again dash forwards, charge a heavy attack. You get like 2-3 Furies, plus again if you got lucky with any of the cosmic charges. That level 1 will just about melt anything. So Sinister is an absolute menace here. Jean Grey also interacts extremely well with those additional Furies, and she just basically can go straight level 2 and nuke champions as well. So, you know, start parry, dash backwards, forwards, do 3 lights or 4 lights, and then again parry, heavy, dash forwards. It'll be good. It'll be good. Jean Grey does absolute wonders. Then in the Cosmic class, I am running Heimdall here. It's like one of the newer additions, newer rank ups here for my account. And he's quite nice defender, because again, a whole chunk of Mystics don't really do him all that well. And in between that auto block, unstoppable, and unblockable hits, he's kind of nice for this meta. I quite enjoy using him. Another champion that does gain these Furies quite easily this meta is Thanos. Thanos is more effective than normal on attack, because again you can just parry, dash backwards, forwards, then, you know, medium, heavy, and rinse and repeat, get like 3-4 Furies, and opponents are going to be melting. Thanos can finish out fights very, very quickly in this meta in particular. He's not as effective on defense, because on defense against Thanos there's like a nice trick where you can parry the first set of hits of his level 1 and then dash in, and then, you know, parry the last hit, and then you can continuously keep building up your Furies. So Thanos is actually kind of a bit easier to take down in this meta than he would normally be. Then in tech class, there are a handful of MVPs, to be honest. Sentinel is capable of destroying just about anything because he does have the Intimidate on his heavy attack. And again, the same strategy that I explained before, but basically you can nuke down anything, you know, with the level 2. You don't even often have to bait out special attack, and you parry, there's backwards, forwards, you know, you heavy, they get knocked behind, you run in, do 1-2 hits, heavy again, run in, and yeah, it's kind of comical how fast he is. So Sentinel is one of the MVPs for this meta, similarly to Solwark. With Solwark, again, you do the heavy attacks, you dash in, get some of those furies going on for you, drop your first level 1, and most champs will die. Jack is kind of similar. He does very, very well with extra furies, so he's capable of nuking things very quickly. I had some interesting fights with Zola. They can kind of go here or there, but there you go. And Starhand Spider-Man again has that rotation. You do not need to ramp Starhand Spider-Man fully to 10 charges in this meta. You can kind of like get 5-6 charges, get your wall behind you, and then, you know, drop parry heavy, dash in, and then go for like level 1, and that will allow you to dash in again after your special because opponent's going to be stunned, then go into combo into relic and dash in again, and you're going to get another fury. So Starkey is more psycho than normal as well in this meta. In the Mystic class, for most part, it's kind of like Kushala and Nico that can benefit from that the most. Tiger hasn't been doing like all that well. Pavitra is doing quite well as well here, but yeah, extra furies and Nico generally are quite nice combination. So that more or less is my deck. I might be making a few changes to it because again, there are some other champions that absolutely can put in some great amount of work. Again, you know, Gentle is actually a fairly solid option for this meta because again, with him interacting with the furies on his special attacks, that could, you know, give you a ton of damage. I actually kind of want to test out Red Skull. I took the Juggy out for now. I think Deadpool X-Force could be quite nice. So there are definitely more options that I want to experiment with. But you know, for most part, I did have a fairly good time getting to. There I went on a loss streak because I was super tired. But other than that one last final bit, you know, I did seem to be doing quite well, even though I was rushing and playing like very skilled and highly ranked players. So I have not played in GC yet, just because I have had a crazy amount of things to do in between work and everything else. And quite honestly, I am a bit down on Battlegrounds myself. Don't let that dissuade you from playing Battlegrounds, but I can't say that I have been enjoying Battlegrounds as much in last handful of months, and I do think the rewards are kind of so-so for the time it requires, and quite often I catch myself wanting to, I don't know, test new champions more than play Battlegrounds recently, or just grind Arena because that's way more useful. So, I don't know, I might be reducing the amount I play Battlegrounds for a while anyways, until Kabam does something about the game mode that makes it more interesting again. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. I'm really not feeling that pull that I normally do to play Battlegrounds as often as possible. Let me know what you guys think about that, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we have all the information about